What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the AGL Rainbow EZA PAIKUHAN. So, as I did mention in my Janemba video, I did take a little bit of a vacation, and I just got back, so now I'm finally getting ready to do the Rainbow Showcase for this guy. We did the Janemba one, now we're doing the PAIKUHAN one. I have not even had a chance to use them ever since I EZA'd them. I didn't watch any videos on them. I didn't do anything. So I'm going to be hopping in here, basically just taking a first look at them for the first time. So whatever happens with this guy, it's going to be all brand new to me. But EZA wise, this guy is now a 180% key 3 leader for Connected Hope. He was 170 before, and he gives super class key 3 and 130%. His super attack effect greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mass damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack. He does also have a unit super attack. It can be activated when there's an ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Vegeta Angel attacking in the same turn. And that greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mass damage to the enemy. Attacks are effective against all types and greatly lowers attack, which is lowering attack is actually really good compared to like the units that only lower defense. So let's see what this guy does. 200% attack and defense, high chance of evading enemies' attacks, and he gives super class allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense. So I did mention this in the Janemba video as well, but the fact that he gives the unconditional super class allies getting the 2 key and the 30% attack and defense unconditionally is a huge buff. He's just a straight up support unit now, without having to need the orbs to really give that. Now he just automatically gives it, which means like you can run this guy on pretty much any team that he fits on, and run him as like a slot 3 supporting unit. For 7 turns from his entry turn, he gets 200% defense and guards all attacks. With 3 or more type key spheres obtained, other world warriors or Connected Hope category allies get 30% attack and defense. And he launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. With the 1 or more rainbow key sphere, he gets 4 key, chance of evading enemies' attacks by 20%, and seals the attacked enemy super for 2 turns. And then also he gets 200% attack and defense when attacking with 12 or more key. So really the biggest difference between the two, between like him and Janemba, is this PAIKUHAN does not stack attack nor defense. So he is basically just a floating slot 3 support unit. Now he does still have this, which is basically just a Ghost Usher. It can be activated when only facing 1 enemy whose HP is 50% or more, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So just a free Ghost Usher, that's all it is. And this is the build that I ended up going with. I just gave him basically just a full dodge build, with him being a support unit, him not stacking attack nor defense. You're probably just going to run him in that slot 3 anyway. You may run him in slot 1, maybe slot 2 every now and then, but you're probably going to be running him in slot 3 as a support unit. So that's why I gave him just full dodge. Easier to try to dodge everything than, you know, do damage. So we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna run him on a movie heroes team for 200%. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any 220% leaders yet. You know, like these guys, if Vegeta led like a different category that may have included like other world warriors or something, like if he would have led that, I think the PAIKUHAN could have been on a 200% leader, but I think he will get a much better team later in the future, compared to now. I think he will get a massive buff, sometime later on. When that'll happen, I am not too sure, but at some point I'm sure we will definitely see that happen. Okay, so I guess this part doesn't really matter. since we are honestly just trying to see what PAIKUHAN will do. So let's just get through this real quick and let's get PAIKUHAN out next turn. So what I think I'll do is for 7 turns, since he gets the guard and he gets the 200% defense, I might just leave him in slot 1. Well, maybe not slot 1, maybe slot 2. Slot 1, slot 2, something like that. We'll just run him and just see where he might fit and just try to get him definitely try to get him to get hit, see how much damage he'll take and stuff like that. The only problem is both the Angel Goku / Vegetas are both on this turn, so that does kind of hinder our ability a little bit. But we'll just float PAIKUHAN off. We'll just throw him off rotation, and we'll get him on rotation with these guys. I am going to be curious, though, to see what kind of like attack stats he's going to be doing. Because I know before he definitely was not launching anything like spectacular, which I still don't think he's really going to be doing a whole lot of impressive attack like damages here. I think he's mainly just going to be our defensive support unit. So let's give you this. We definitely want to make sure that we give you type orbs. Yeah, so right here. So we're going to get the 3 key and we're going to give him rainbow orbs. So what are we sitting at here? 435k. We only got fierce battle active, so and there's going to be the support for the Super Saiyan trio. Now, once we get him on rotation with the Goku and the Vegeta, obviously, you know, we can launch the unit super and everything of that. However, the only problem is this guy does not have very good linking partners. His best linking partner is actually Nail, of all people, where they do share 5 out of 7 links together. But that's going to be the one weakness that PAIKUHAN will always run into. Is he just really doesn't have the greatest of links. You can link with Piccolo for 4 out of 7. He links with Hit, of all people. That gives him 4 out of 7. Maybe if Hit becomes like a tournament participants leader of some sort. Yeah, I'd say if maybe Hit's like a tournament participant leader, we might be able to run him on like that team, because he does share 4 out of 7 links with the LR, Goku, and Hit as well. It looks like our best one is going to be the Tech. Yeah, going to be the Tech, Goku, and Vegeta. 19 mil? Okay, PAIKUHAN. Maybe he will do good. Okay, 20 mil. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not bad damage for like a support unit. Yeah, that's actually really good. Way better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Well, PAIKUHAN, we'll get you on rotation with these guys next turn. Let's try to get a unit super. Let's see what that's gonna look like. But yeah, so far not too bad. And when he does seal, if you're gonna be fighting anybody that where you have the ability to seal them, he does seal them for 2 turns. So you could essentially just keep like chain sealing them, where like you seal them 1 turn, next turn they can't super you, bring PAIKUHAN back out again, put him in slot 1, have him chain seal again. Like, you know, you can do that for a few turns before his guard and before his guard runs up. Because yeah, it's only for 7 turns. He guards all attacks and gets the extra 200% defense. That will obviously disappear after the 7th turn. So I do actually want to see that. I want to see what his defense is going to look like after the 7th turn. All right, Whis, we know this is not going to do anything to Beast, so. We'll go ahead and just transform you. Why not? I do really like that aura that he gives off. I will say they did very well with these battle motion sprites. They do look really good. I hope that they keep doing that. Hopefully every character will eventually have, some kind of cool sprite like that. It'll be interesting to see if they will do that for all characters or not. Okay, let's just get rid of Whis here. And let's go to the next portion of the fight so we can actually, put PAIKUHAN in slot 1. Let's see how he's going to be defensively. See how he's going to be defensively. See how, much damage his unit super will do. We will have a couple more links active, so that's at least going to be a positive. So we'll be able to see a little bit more here. Okay. All right, so I forget what does this Frieza do? Minus 5% attack and defense with each turn passed. Form a crit when launching a super. It reduces damage below a certain amount to 0. Okay, so we can actually obviously pop the we can pop his Ghost Usher, which we don't want to do. You're sitting at what, 457? Okay. Well, we could do this and pop this. Let's give a little bit more of a buff here. So this will give us an extra 59% attack and defense. So what are we sitting at now? 704. Okay. So let's give you this right here. So you're going to get your full everything. We got 3 out of 7 links active. Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of these other links just are not going to happen. Just not going to be happening for this poor man. Yeah, let's just do this. Hey, PAIKUHAN, what you got for me? Ooh, he took a lot of damage. 316? 26.5 million, though. So this is with the Super Gogeta active. Okay, so how's he gonna be? Will he get hit here? Good dodging. Okay, so he dodged the rest of it. That's actually really good, man. I was not expecting him to dodge the rest of everything. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. He did get hit for a lot though. 316. That was with guard and the extra 200% defense too. I mean, I guess if he would have supered first and then got hit, he definitely probably would not have taken that much damage. But that's the problem, is most of these units nowadays, they get the defense on super attacks. So they have to get hit first before, or I'm sorry, they have to super before they get hit in order to take like no damage. But that was good to see, at least get to see like what his attack stat looks like. With the unit super, with like a good you know, scenario for him here. But I mean, let's not forget, he is supporting. He is giving basically 60% support to both this Gogeta and to that Goku and Vegeta. Let's just do this. Go ahead and just pop that you're active. We'll just get all attacks aimed at you. Yeah, so I do like what I'm seeing out of PAIKUHAN so far. I think he's going to be a very, very good support unit. Definitely going to be running him as a slot 3 support wherever I can. You know, tournament participants, other world warriors, Connected Hope for sure. Storied figures, that's a good one. Movie heroes, anytime I run like a movie hero team, where he can actually get the leader skill buff, this guy will definitely be on there. I mean, Battle of Wits, Worthy Rivals, Saviors, like this guy does actually give a really good support buff to all of these teams. Or if you even run like a 150%, you know, super class team or something like that, you can still run him on the team because he does support. He'll always be supporting. This guy is a perfect unit to keep on your team as just a floating support. And of course, you can't go wrong with a free Ghost Usher. You know, you kind of get a little bit into a pinch, boom, hit that Ghost Usher, you get a free turn, call it a day. And if you run like a double PAIKUHAN lead, especially, then you can get 2 of them. You get 2 free Ghost Ushers to go alongside with your, or to go alongside with your 2 Ghost Ushers that you can actually bring with you. So you technically could have up to basically 4 Ghost Ushers to ensure you win some of these fights. Now, I don't think he's going to be good for like Festival of Battles or anything like that, unfortunately. He doesn't stack attack, he doesn't stack defense, and without doing either one of those, he definitely would get killed. Yeah, he'd probably get killed in the way later rounds, for sure. I don't really see him being very good there. Janemba maybe might be good for Festival of Battles, but I'm probably not going to run it to find out, to be honest with you. Okay, so let's see. If we just pop this, we just popped this. Now, he doesn't get the unit super attack anymore. And we also lost the 2 links that we did have. So we're right back to where we were. But let's see. Here's a support that we're giving to the rest of the rotation. Can we dodge this? We do have basically a full dodge build on him. Plus he does have the high chance to dodge as well. Beautiful. Perfect. Love that. 15 mil. Okay. I am okay with him doing 15 to 20 mil as just a floating support unit. I think that's pretty good damage. It's good like chip damage here and there. Yeah, see, there you go. After he supers and then he gets hit, he's perfectly fine. I do love that about the PAIKUHAN. Yeah, I think he's going to be perfectly fine, like post any kind of super that he does. So yeah, PAIKUHAN, very good EZA. I do like it. I wonder how his like STR like sub EZA version is. I'm probably not going to do a video on that. I don't really do videos on like sub EZAs. So unfortunately, I won't have that video for you guys. But I will at least test him out. I still got to get him to like link level 10 and everything like that too. So I won't actually know how good he is until I get all that stuff done. Also, it's crazy to think that these 9th year LRs are just kind of hitting so low now compared to, you know, what all these newer units are doing. I would say that this is probably just going to be the end of the fight here. Yeah, I'd say this is just going to be the end of the fight. There's nothing else is going to be happening here. So, PAIKUHAN, definitely a very good unit. Very, very strong EZA for sure. As I mentioned, I will be running him like anywhere and everywhere I can, especially if I'm going to be running movie hero teams. That guy is going to be just a staple on every movie hero team for me. Free Ghost Usher, you know, if we can get a chance, we're going to get the dodging plus the support that he gives. Now, the only thing is the extra support that he gives us to Otherworld Warriors or Connected Hope. Connected Hope does have a lot of units on movie heroes for sure, but Otherworld Warriors, they definitely do need quite a bit of help, unfortunately. And I feel like Otherworld Warriors are probably... Do we get Otherworld Warrior buffs this time around? I mean, there's PAIKUHAN, there's that like Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. There's like all the quote unquote dead heroes at the time. You know, Yamcha, Tien, Krillin. I mean, there's a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of characters that could be on that team. The only problem is for Otherworld Warriors, I mean, you do have the like the Tech Vegito, you do have him on there. So okay, also, yeah, look at that defense. Our defense dropped because we're over turn 7 now. So we're no longer at around 400k defense. Very, very unfortunate to see. And again, the biggest thing is like, look at the link set. His link set is just terrible. And I hate that. I hate that for him. I think we should be able to just finish the fight here. Can he dodge? Can he dodge all these? Nope. We're dead. Unfortunately, we are dead here. 5.5 mil. So, not surprised. I mean, if he gets hit by a super, he's just automatically dead. So, we kind of figured it so, but definitely wanted to, still wanted to put him in slot 1. You know, we do want him to get hit. We do want to see what kind of damage they take. But realistically, this guy will be just a slot 3 floating support for me. So, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the EZA for AGL PAIKUHAN. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales. Rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10k stones, it's not a dream.